All right, let's do a Lending Club update for November 2021. Hi, I'm John McNeil, and this is the Invest Strong Network. Welcome. So, as all Invest Strong viewers should know, for the last 3 years or so, I had invested in these Lending Club peer to peer loan notes. Now, Lending Club was a platform that would basically facilitate peer to peer loans on an individual level. They would offer the loans with a credit quality of from A, the very top end, down to G on the very low end. And they would offer these loan notes in increments of $25 up to several $100s, depending upon what the particular investor was comfortable with. Now, I would focus my note purchasing on the upper end of the credit quality spectrum. So we're talking A, B, and C level notes with only a couple of D level notes over this period. Now, I always focused on $25 increments and for my lending. I Yes, that allowed me to diversify and stay away from the landmines of investing too much in any one particular loan and then having that loan default. Right. All right. Now, upon my last review in September of 2021, I had purchased 342 Lending Club peer-to-peer notes since the say late summer, early fall of 2018. Now, in fact, Lending Club had basically eliminated its peer-to-peer lending platform at the end of December of 2020. So these are legacy notes that are still out there, and I will continue to review the performance of these legacy notes until they all pay off or default, and then I can bring the curtain down on the Lending Club investment platform. Okay, so as I mentioned, 342 notes purchased in total in the Lending Club project. Of those, 118 are still considered current and active. Now, that compares to 145 that were current and active in September of 2021. Okay. Now, as of middle November 2021, I have 196 of the 342 notes that have completely repaid with interest. And that compares to 169 such notes in the last review in September. Now, that's quite a spike in repayments. And I expected that, right? Because the notes that I purchased at the very beginning of the project, these notes would be reaching maturity, well, right about now, right? So I fully expected there to be a spike in repayments in the late summer and early fall of 2021. And in fact, that's exactly what I have seen happen. And that trend will continue to happen to go on for at least the next several months. All right. Now, back in September, I had 0 notes in the grace period. Now, the grace period is the first 2 weeks after a loan repayment is due, and it's not technically considered late, but it is the first step in the delinquency process. So you always want to see a big goose egg in the grace period category. And that's what I saw last September. And today, middle November, I also see a goose egg. Yes, love to see that. All right. Now, in the 16 to 30 day delinquency category, back in September, I had 1 note in that category. And now, middle November, I also have only a single note in that category. And it's an A1 level note, which kind of leads me to believe that perhaps this note is going to come through before it's over. I've noticed that the vast majority of my A level notes, and especially the A1 level notes, will almost always pay off, right? Have had one go into delinquency into default just recently, and that was my first ever A1 level note. But so I have confidence that this one will come through before it's over. All right. Now in the 31 to 120 day delinquency category, back in September I had two notes in that category, and today I have only one single note in that category. It is a B5 level note. Yes, I'll take it. That's excellent. That those two delinquency categories only have a single note apiece in them. All right. Now, the charge off category. So in September, I had accumulated 24 charge offs over the course of the Lending Club project. Today, that's up to 25. I had one note that had defaulted in the last couple of months. The composition of the defaulted notes, I have 3, which are A-level notes, 8 were B-level notes, 13 were C-level notes, and I had a single D-level note. I think I only purchased 2 notes, 2 D-level notes over the entire life of this process, Lending Club, and one of the 2 defaulted. Go figure, right? All right. I also have one note that is in the canceled category. Now, I mentioned this in previous videos. I'm still not quite clear on what canceled means. Now, I had a cool InvestStrong viewer. He sent me a description and explanation of Lending Club's definition of canceled. And so I was expecting to be refunded, if the loan had been canceled. That has not happened yet. But this particular InvestStrong viewer informed me that his experience, don't expect to get that $25 back, right? Okay, so, what are you gonna do? All right, and that was an A1 level note. All right, so what's the bottom line? Bottom line is, over the last 3 years, my total year-over-year return has been 11.46%. That is absolutely outstanding. I will take that any day of the week and on the weekends. That's almost equity level total return over this 3-year period of time. I love it. I wish either Lending Club or Prosper, its immediate competitor, would have continued their peer-to-peer lending platform. Both of them have eliminated it. So, again, what are you going to do? But I had been looking for some others, perhaps replacements. Some of the others I've seen, they're either based out of India or out of Europe. The ones that are based in the United States of America, they seem to want to concentrate with business startup loans on a peer-to-peer level. Those are extraordinarily risky loans, too rich for my blood. So I guess once these Lending Club notes completely pay off, then that'll basically be the end of the peer-to-peer lending project. All right. So I hope you found this instructive, informative. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Please, I'd appreciate it. Also, let me know your experience, if you've had any, in the peer-to-peer lending market. I'd love to hear it. I'll respond to each comment. I promise you that. Also, subscribe. Please subscribe to InvestStrong. I'd appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much, friends, and good blessings.